Good morning, Mar-a-Lago. Aaron, I just want to say, before I'll begin, because yesterday at the opening session, I've said that at the funeral of Daniel Peretz, our hostage that came back, his body came back, his father stood on his grave and said that the Jewish people, we are the smallest nation in the world, but we are the biggest family in the world. So I want to tell you, we are all one big family, and you belong. And thank you so much for your courage and everything you're doing. Thank you so much. Do you love the Bible? Do you care for the Word of God? Okay, so let's give it to the Word of God, and I'll begin. And the redeemed of the Lord shall return, and they shall come to Zion with song and everlasting joy on their heads. Gladness and joy shall overtake them, and there will be no sorrow and grief. Friends, thank you, yeah. With each passing day, the prophecy of Isaiah unfolds before our eyes. The redeemed of the Lord are returning to their land. In the 77 years since the state of Israel was established, millions of Jews from the four corners of the earth have returned home. And thank you. And joy and gladness have indeed overtaken them. In the year of 2024, last year, even during a multi-front war, Israel was ranked the fifth happiest country in the world, up there with countries such as Sweden, Denmark, and Iceland. The next verse. And they shall come and jubilate on the height of Zion, and they will scream to the goodness of the Lord over corn, wine, and oil, and over sheep and cattle. And so, as Jeremiah promised, in 2025, this past year, as the war escalated into an open confrontation with Iran, Israel's GDP per capita was over $60,000. Higher than any other country, countries such as Germany, the UK, France, and Canada. The Israeli stock market is exploding. The Israeli shekel is one of the strongest currencies in the world. For investments in startups per capita, Israel is second only to Singapore. And the Lord will grant you good surplus in the fruit of your womb, in the fruit of your livestock, and in the fruit of your soil. And friends, Israeli mothers are having 3.15 babies on average, far, far higher than any other country on the OECD. The Lord will cause your enemies who rise up against you to be beaten before you. They will come out against you in one direction, but they will flee from you in 7 directions. And so, as you all know, over the past 2.5 years, the state of Israel, who started this war on October 7th, facing a real existential threat, managed to reverse the equation. After a difficult war on 7 fronts, Israel has completely reshaped the Middle East. Today, my friends, we see more and more Arab, Kurds, Druze, and other leaders in the region beginning to understand that Israel is not their problem. Israel is actually the solution to their problems. Now, these realities, my friends, these realities are extraordinary. And the question is, how can that be? How does a country so small, with challenges so large, manage to be one of the happiest the happiest, I mean, it doesn't make any sense. The happiest, the wealthiest, the strongest nations in the world. So ladies and gentlemen, I think there are two main factors that can explain this phenomenon. First is the sense of meaning and purpose. Because when your life has meaning and purpose, so despite all challenges and difficulties, you will be happy. Even in times of adversity, or maybe especially in times of adversity, the nation of Israel has proven that it wants to live, it wants to prosper, to succeed. Am Israel Chai, the nation of Israel lives. But second, I think, is not about us. It's about Him. It's about God and the promise that He made to us, God's choice of the Jewish people. This is what ensures our eternity. But this blessing, my friends, this blessing is not meant for us alone. No, the purpose of the Jewish people is to bring blessing to the entire world. And so while the Jews are only 0.2%, that's it, 0.2% of the world's population, we've received over 22% of Nobel Prizes, of outstanding contributions in physics, medicine, economics, chemistry, literature, and even peace. Unlike countries like Qatar and Iran that invest billions of dollars to create chaos and spread violence, Israel and the Jewish people brings blessing to the world. And indeed, as Orit just quoted from Genesis 12, that's the promise of God to Abraham. I will bless those who bless you and curse those who curse you, and all the families of the earth shall be blessed in you. Israel brings blessing to the world, and Israel brings blessing to the United States of America. And yet we hear voices, even from within American right, that distorts this reality. People like Tucker Carlson, Nick Fuentes, Candace Owens argue that America is being used by Israel. Let me be very, very clear. Nothing can be further from the truth. The $3.8 billion that America sends to Israel every year is not aid, it's not charity. It's America's smartest, highest return investment. To stand with Israel is not only the right thing to do morally, biblically, it's also the right thing to do practically. Israel provides the U.S. with more actionable intelligence than all NATO countries combined. That saves American lives each and every day. As Major General George Keegan, former chief of the U.S. Air Force Intelligence, told the New York Times, if America had to produce all this intelligence on its own, it would have to create 5 CIAs. You know what's the budget, annual budget of the CIA? $15 billion a year. Israeli innovations such as Iron Dome are manufactured here in the US, powering America's security and creating tens of thousands of jobs. And when Israeli pilots fly Texas-made Lockheed Martin jets in spectacular operations across the Middle East, there is no greater advertisement for the US defense industry. So when Israel fights, America wins. And unlike other allies, Israel requires no American boots on the ground. We fight our shared enemies so American soldiers don't have to. When Israel strikes Hezbollah in Lebanon, Hamas in Gaza, or the Iranian nuclear facilities, we are not only defending ourselves, we are defending the free world. And so, Israel is not America's burden. It's America's greatest strategic investment. And standing with Israel is about standing with the values that built Western civilization and bring blessing to the world. And thank God, we have a president who understands this simple truth. And it is an honor for me and a privilege to be standing here today in Mar-a-Lago for the second time this year. And from this podium, I want to say thank you. Thank you, President Trump. Thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your strength. Thank you for your conviction. Thank you for your moral clarity. Thank you for promising just a week and a half ago here at this place to the parents of Ran Gvili that you will never forget him. Thank you for working in deep partnership with Prime Minister Netanyahu to fight the forces of darkness and bring blessing to the world. Thank you, President Trump. And from one leader to the other, yesterday I had the greatest honor of meeting with the Crown Prince of Iran, Reza Pahlavi. We understand that, unfortunately, he couldn't be here with us today but I'm sure that he's watching this event. So with your permission, I want to address him from here. Your Excellency, as you know, the Jewish people and the Persian people are both ancient nations, sharing a rich history together back to the times of Cyrus the Great. Today, as your people fight against tyranny, we stand with you. The people of Israel stands with the people of Iran. You know that the great people of Iran have suffered for too long. Over about 47 years that Iran has taken hostage by the Ayatollahs. The time has come to free Iran. Please join me. Free Iran! Free Iran! Free Iran! Free Iran! Your Royal Highness, we hope to see you back in position of power in your country, leading your people to a new era of freedom, stability, and blessing. In Acharin, Nabardast, Pahlavi, Bazchad Gasht. This is the final battle. Pahlavi will return. And I want to conclude. Brothers and sisters, we are all in this world for a purpose. You are now sitting here in this room for a purpose. The fulfillment of the prophecy that I've mentioned at the beginning about happiness, economic growth, birth rates, peace and blessing stems from our connection to God, from life of meaning, and from our commitment to the Bible. Israel is the home of the Bible. Jerusalem, ancient Shiloh, Hebron, Samaria, Bethlehem, Bethel. These places are the stage on which biblical story plays out. These are the places where our prophets walked. So from the residence of the president of the world's greatest superpower, the world's leading free nation, let's all reaffirm our shared commitment to the eternal covenant between the people of the Bible and the land of the Bible. So I want to make here today a history with you at this place. I would like to invite to come to the stage Orit Farkash, my colleague, member of Knesset, the governor of Binyamin, the head of the Yesha Council, Israel Gantz, the governor of Samaria, Yossi Dagan, the chairs of the Jerusalem Prayer Breakfast, Robert and Michelle, and representatives from each of the 30 nations that are being represented here. And together, we're going to sign a covenant, a declaration of the connection between the land of Israel and the Bible. Together we will make history and we reaffirm our commitment to the Bible. Thank you so much.